You love books with vampires, found family, multiple romance plot lines, and a heist story, these books are for you. I was sent a digital arc of A Steeping of Blood by Hafsa Faisal, which is the second and final book, I believe, in the Tempest of Tea series. I read this book a couple of months ago and absolutely fell in love with it. When I saw I could get a digital arc of A Steeping of Blood on NetGalley, I swooped in and tried my luck and was able to read it. This series follows Arthi Casimir, who is an immigrant in White Roaring. She and her found family run Spindrift, which is a tea house turned blood house at night. And in A Tempest of Tea, she is going through a heist to try and take down the Ram, which is the monarch of her country. In A Steeping of Blood, we see all of our characters come back after what was a crazy ending in A Tempest of Tea. We end this book not knowing the fate of many different main characters in the story, so starting A Steeping of Blood and getting to see those characters again was such a relief. Previously, Arthi was a half vampire, but because of what happened at the end of A Steeping of Blood, she is now a full vampire. Her brother Jin has been turned into a vampire, and the Casimir family is still reeling from the events of this failed heist. In this book, however, they have the ledger belonging to the Ram, and they have a semi-plan for how they are going to take her down. I love the characters in this series so much. I would take a bullet for most of them, honestly. Arthi, our main character, who is strong and brutal, but also starting to realize that she has emotions and feeling those emotions are okay. Have her brother Jin, who is trying to figure out if his parents are still alive and falling in love with Flick. Flick, or Felicity, is trying to come to terms with the fact that her mother is the Ram and trying to become her own person. All of these characters come together to create a found family unit that I loved getting to read about. The atmosphere in this book series is very cozy, but also takes on a very melancholy tone. There's lots of underpinnings of racism, immigration, sexism in these books, and I feel like Hafsa does an amazing job balancing those topics with our characters and the plot. If you haven't picked up A Tempest of Tea, I absolutely recommend it. A Steeping of Blood comes out in just a few short months, and you need to read the first book before you can read this amazing sequel.